If you haven't seen the first Temptation of Christ, I envy you as a human being right now. How's it going, truthers? And wow, it's bad. Wow. And it's not just bad as in terms of like being heretical and blasphemous and all that stuff that you guys already know about. It's bad as a show, movie. I'm not sure what it is. It's about 47 minutes. So if you haven't seen The First Temptation of Christ on Netflix, don't waste your time because it's not good. Not even if you're not a Christian. Even if you're an atheist, I don't think you're going to find it funny. Maybe. I don't know. It's pretty lowbrow humor. So basic plot is that Jesus has been in the wilderness. He's 30 years old now. He's been out there 40 days. He comes back. They're throwing a birthday party for him, and he brings his gay lover that he met in the desert. Okay, well, there's that. You got Joseph and Mary, they're there, and God the Father shows up. Well, Joseph doesn't like him because of some kind of like dad-stepdad feud, and so the father impregnated Mary first, and so there's like a side love fest thing going on with Mary and the father, and then Joseph doesn't like God the Father because he's trying to get with his wife. Okay, can't forget profanity, a lot of F words. So if you're not into profanity and you're into comedy, don't watch this movie because it's horrible. So Jesus shows up. Of course, he got the old, he doesn't actually know he's God, and God the Father is trying to make him God. And, you know, you got the power within you, man. It's within you, bro. It's like Surf Ninjas. But what if you could? But he probably shouldn't. So this whole movie is Jesus trying to, like, find himself, and there's a lot of goofy humor in there, I guess. Nothing really struck me as funny. The only thing that was kind of funny was when the father, God the Father, like touches Joseph's arm and his arm like falls off. That part was, I chuckled pretty hard at that one. That was pretty funny. Then Jesus puts it back on, but then it just kind of wears out. And then Jesus has this weird like hallucinogenic thing where he goes and meets Buddha and Shiva and another dude smoking a lot of weed. He comes back. And, well, it turns out God the Father has decided that he wants Jesus' gay lover to be his son. So he's going to make him God. So he gives him the power. But wait, here's the twist. Spoiler alert. It's actually Lucifer. So Lucifer came to earth as a man so that he could tempt Jesus, the Son of God, to have a homosexual relationship with him. Okay, well, they have a battley thing, and then Jesus ends up saying that God is in everybody, even you, Lucifer. So he goes inside him, and then he explodes Lucifer, and he wins, yay! And then he decides he wants to be the Son of God. And, oh yeah, don't worry, somewhere in there, there's Mary smoking weed, and then her and the father, like, having this really weird sexual tension moment. It's just so bizarre. It's bizarre. And then, yeah, Jesus decides he wants to be God. So then he goes with the Father, and, yeah, that's the end of the movie. Kind of wish I hadn't watched it. You know, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this, and obviously they have some pretty valid critiques. I don't think most of the people that are critiquing it have actually watched any of it. They're just critiquing the idea of it, and I understand that. Obviously, the idea that Jesus Christ, the Son of God, being in a gay relationship with a man who turns out to be Lucifer is pretty disrespectful to Christianity. And people aren't just upset about that. They're upset because, let's just go after the Christians again. Nobody would do this to Islam. Nobody would do this to Allah, or nobody would disrespect a Muslim like this. You'd have to be Islamophobic, or you'd have to be hateful and disrespectful. But since it's Christianity, whatever, let's hate on them because they won't, you know, threaten us like, you know, Muslims will. There won't be violence. There'll be a little bit of public outrage, but whatever, let's throw it on there. Oh, it's all in Spanish. It's like a Brazilian comedy, so if you're not into subtitles, or if you like good movies, don't watch it. It's horrible. I mean, yeah, it's disrespectful. Obviously, you kind of know that just from reading the synopsis of it, the breakdown of it. You don't have to watch this. I wouldn't waste my time. But it's just, it is irritating to see Netflix putting something up that is obviously so blatantly disrespectful to Christianity. And then, of course, they're not going to put up a thing where people are making fun of Allah or any other god and putting them in a homosexual relationship, because they'd be afraid they'd get bomb threats and people would threaten violence at them. But since it's Christianity, I guess it's okay. So in conclusion, folks, don't watch this. It's horrible. Even if you're not a Christian, it's not very good. It was just like cheesy, lowbrow humor. Like somebody was like almost like a scary movie kind of spin, like a spoof, but not even in a good way. The jokes just didn't translate well, and it wasn't good. It was bad. And as a Christian, obviously, you're probably going to be offended at this because it's pretty horrifically disrespectful to Christianity in just about every aspect. Just throwing a bunch of weed and gay jokes, sexual tension, and F-bombs, and that's what this movie is. All right, guys, I hope you liked the breakdown. What did you think? Have you seen it? I hope you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, sorry about that, but comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you think it was actually funny? I didn't really find it that funny. Even as just a comedy of any stature, it wasn't that good to me. But anyways, like I said, if you like what you've seen, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks, guys.